Hello there, my name is Luciano Oliveira. I'm a Brazilian attorney, and today I'm going to answer this question. Should we try to sell unpaid debt to a firm in Brazil? And the answer is usually not, because debt assignment and debt transactions like this are not as common in Brazil as they are elsewhere or in the United States, for instance. Now, let's be clear. Debt assignment is legal in Brazil. So if you have a deal, for instance, between companies, you have a main company in the United States and you want to assign this debt to a local entity, you are absolutely fine in doing so. The heads up is about the value of the debt. In the United States, debt collection is more dynamic, is more easier to be priced. And in Brazil, on the other hand, because lawsuits take such a long time and debtors are so knowledgeable about hiding assets and using so many tricks, it is not that easy for you to obtain any reasonable amount for an unpaid debt in Brazil. Now, let's talk about the timing and the valuation. So, we have the statute of limitations, and if you haven't watched this video, we have a specific video addressing the status of limitations for commercial debt in Brazil. But the point here is, the longer you hold on the debt, the less probable it's going to be that this debt is going to be paid. And therefore, the value of such debt is going to decrease exponentially the closer you get to the statute of limitations. In the United States, that's usually when the creditor is going to try to sell this debt so someone else can file quickly for a lawsuit, for instance, and try to collect. In Brazil, on the other hand, because of the challenges of collecting debt, particularly when coming from abroad, it's going to be very difficult for you to get all the paperwork in order for a lawsuit in a short time. Therefore, our recommendation is that you never play with statutes of limitation and instead try to collect on debt as soon as possible. So now, a summary from a foreign creditor's perspective is for you to never wait too long to collect on that. So from a foreign creditor's perspective, the main point here is for you to never wait too long to try and collect debt in Brazil. Relying on local parties may be a good strategy for you to hit the ground running and do everything according to the laws in order to maximize your chances of recovery. Another reason why the credit assignment is not a good idea, in our opinion, is that this can open another reason for credit assignment not being a good idea, in our opinion, is because this is usually gonna give the opportunity for a debtor to challenge the original credit and attack the relationship between the creditor assigner and the creditor assignee. I hope these tips were helpful. If you have unpaid debt in Brazil, consider scheduling a consultation to see how we can help you recover such money, and follow us for more tips.